Crest here. We have green versus blue Headbusters. It's going to be the first game. So one of the keys here is just trying to figure out, honestly, most of the coaches here are just getting to know their players, trying to figure out what they do and what they're good at.
As are we, Caleb, as are we.
I'm in the booth here with the cameraman, Mr. Andrew, and we're also here with my commentating partner, Brendan. He has red hair, so sometimes he's a little grumpy. My name is Caleb, and I'm just a guy from New York. Here we are. On Tuesday here, the coaches are allowed to be on field with them. Here's the handoff. And he's going to go up for about a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Green's going to huddle up. You can see a lot, especially early on here. You're going to Green has only had, I believe, one practice, and same with blue. So you're going to see a lot of basic, just fundamental football plays here.
Caleb, what would you say the over and under is going to be on passes this game?
I would say I would say if we see 2 passes, that would be a lot. He's going to go, take out the outside. Good contain there by the end. Good run by Joseph Bragg there for Green, number 5.
If you picked up one more block in the quarter, might have gone all the way.
Third and 5. Here we are with about 7 minutes left in the first quarter. And there you go. Here's the snap. Again, good contain there by blue. Really doing a good job holding the outside edge on that.
Just smothered that left side.
Fourth and 5. Of course, Green will probably go for it. Kicking game's not great in this at the lower levels here. So you see a lot of times they'll be going for it on 4th down, 4th and 6. At this level, the field position battle really matters and really starts to take effect. Going to try the left side. He's going to cut up on. Got some room, and we'll see where they mark him. They're going to give him the first down. Good 4th down run. Picks up 6 on the play. First and 10. Green's got a first down on opening drive, which is, again, you're very excited to see that. Again, the offenses are still figuring it out, and so are the defenses. Here we are, Bragg under center. Oh, looks like we had encroachment. Just waiting for the referee signal. It's a false start there. Center must have moved.
Looks like the Blues defense is getting to him early. Blue has some big boys on that line, Caleb.
Yep, they're going to try to go in outside. Good play by number 7 there. Good job just containing him. Westich does a good job containing on the outside give there on Jordan.
Looks like we got a man down. Like the running back Jordan Christopher went down in that play. He's coming off the field in his own power. Seems to be all right.
Nedisham checks in.
So Green seems to be trying to work both sides of the field here, Caleb, but not much luck either way. Maybe they'll try up the middle.
2nd and 19. Ball in the 39. About 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Bragg under center. He's going to take it, try the right outside. He does not get there. Good contain on the outside. Good backside pursued by number 49.
Blues just not missing a read here, Caleb.
They're doing a great job of just on the outside contains. One of the things that you look for here, again, at this level, they're really trying to get outside a lot of times. And if you can just kind of contain, force them back into your friends. Here at basically the Headbuster levels, there's a lot of fundamental football, a lot of just basics. Trying to, if you follow the fundamentals, you'll do a really good job holding them here. Sets up 3rd and 21. About 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Green breaks the huddle. Again, Bragg under center. Here they are. They're going to go just a little bit to the outside, and Blue's going to wrap them up. It is going to be 4th down and 19 here. Ball on their 37.
Another great tackle by big Robert Horn. He's really doing a good job out there.
Good job containing the outside. Again, early on here, Green made some good progress in the first drive, but it's really hard to overcome a 5-yard penalty here at this early stages of the game. So this is going to be a great opportunity for Blue. If they can get a stop here, they'll be in great field position to get a score of their own. 4th down and 19. Good opportunity here for Blue to set up their offense. Hopefully get some points on the board for them. Green tries their up the middle. Great blow up there. Again, 49 by Blue. 49 by Blue. Does a great job on there. Just Noah Esch just getting inside and destroying, blowing up the play. So now Blue's got a big opportunity. They are 1st and 10 on the opponent's 35. See if they can get a score here.
So Caleb, some of our viewers might be wondering why the Green team did not punt in that situation.
Well, a couple of reasons here. One is at this level, Green may not have a kicker that they feel they can punt with.
That would be problematic.
And that leads to, again, they've only had one practice. It's still day one, so a lot of times they're still figuring out their team. So most of the time with at a Headbuster level, you could have half your kids have never played football before. So they're just really working on basic lining up positions and, even just how to block and do various things like that. So special teams is not going to be really in play right here for them at the start. About 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Blue is going to get under center here. Horn to take it. Just going to run up. This is a classic Blue play here. Almost all of the 4 top levels of Blue run it. Basically, it's a QB dive. And it sounds weird, but it's very effective for them. They usually put their biggest guy behind, and they just give him the ball and let him run. It's going to be the end of the first quarter. 0-0 right now. It's going to be 1st down and 10 when we come back for Blue. Teams will switch sides, go get a drink of water, get some huddle time in with their coaches.
Huddleage.
One of the best things, though, about Man Camp right now is the services. Obviously, football is a tool here, and it's a lot of fun, but hopefully, as the goal is to have lives change. To quote our famous stat guy, Ren Rippey, the goal of Man Camp is the desire to produce godly young men that will serve the Lord. The service today, we had a great chapel this morning. Some good messages about basically finishing the job, not going back to Egypt. A lot of movement in the services so far. I believe there have been 5 or 6 saved on the last couple of services. I think on the week so far, we're around 10. Great movement in the services. We'll be back in a little bit. Here we are back at the start of the second quarter, 0-0, first and 10 blue on the 21. Horn under center. He's going to take it. Looks to hand off. No one's there. He's going to go, and he's going to get tied up here for a loss. As you can see, there's some miscommunication. Went to go hand off. The back went the wrong way. Again, they've only had about one practice. That is common, unfortunately, for them. One of the keys here is if you can just execute some of your plays correctly, that's a big help to you.
Great read by Green there, though. They had 2 guys on the spot almost as soon as the quarterback started running there. We've seen he's a powerful runner, but when you got 2 guys on Caleb, it's hard to make any forward progress.
It's going to set up a 2nd and 13. Horn to give. He's just going to run up the center again, get a few more yards for him. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 8. Third and 8. About 6 minutes left in the second quarter. 0-0. Wouldn't be surprised to see Blue run that play again.
Looks like Green may be anticipating, though. They're stacking their middle a little bit.
Here's the give off to Hall. Hall's going to go outside. Excellent tackle
Smothered
by number 62. Way to come in, attack, and wrap up. One of the keys that a lot of young men don't realize is they got to not just hit, but actually wrap up. Good play by Westitch on the play. Good outside contain.
That was a big play right there for the Green team. Seemed like Blue had a little bit of momentum, bringing up 4th and about 9 here, Caleb. So as we already discussed, probably not going to see a field goal attempt here.
No, you will not see a field goal attempt. What you're going to probably see is probably another run. Unfortunately for Green, it's still possible that... So Green wants to try to survive here. If they can get a stop, it'd be a big deal for them. Horn under center. He's going to take it. Gives the outside. He's going to run, and they're going to wrap him up short of the first down. Good stop by Green.
So you're going to see the ball change hands here, Caleb. What do you think some of the things Green might have discussed there to change up their game plan a little bit? Or do you think they did it all?
Well, right now, one of the things they're just, I mean, you have to look at some of the basics. You saw in the last thing, one of the things that killed Blue was they were stalled out on their drive in part because, you know, they went to give a handoff. The backs went to the wrong way. They weren't on the same page. Just being on the same page is a big help, especially at this level. It's quite possible here. One of the things that if you're Green, and if you're trying to win here, obviously they're trying to grow and get the, you know, work together as a team. But you're also just trying to get out of your own end. There's about 4 minutes left in the half, so they would love to run this clock and not give Blue an opportunity. What they really don't want to do is go backwards here. Going to get a nice handoff up here. Breaks a tackle.
Oh.
Fumble on the play. It's going to be recovered at about the 3-yard line. So, big break for Blue. They have about 3 minutes left here in the first half. They definitely want to be able to punch this in here.
So initially a big broken tackle there. It looked like he might have been able to pull around the end, but another guy was right there. Big hit resulted in the turnover.
At this level, what you're really looking for is for those who make the fewest mistakes and less on who's going to make the biggest play here. And this is going to be a great opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised to see Blue do their patented QB dive. That's what I call it. It's kind of not really a play you see anywhere else. It's like a QB sneak, but they kind of just all drive forward on it.
Seems to be working for him.
Horn under center, Hall to his left. Green's going to try to stack it, but he should be able to turn his legs and should get in for the score. Just waiting on the signal from the ref. There it is. Touchdown, Blue. Good run by Horn. Again, Horn, as you can see, has a little bit of a size advantage as compared to a lot of the other guys there. And so once they can just kind of get behind him, he kind of pushes his lineman in. Great play by Blue. Way to win and execute the field position game here. So it's going to be 6-0 Blue here. Now they're going to go for 2. Again, the kicking game at this level is not very strong. Green's going to try to pack in the center to prevent the same play. Horn under center. He's just going to try it off the other side, and it should be another easy score.
Same play, same result. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
What the Blues going to eventually do is they're going to set up where Green's going to pack so many guys into the inside that that's going to open the outside running game for Blue. So the strategy really for Blue a lot of times is they're going to try to do a lot of inside runs, basically try to suck all of Green to the inside, get them all lined up, jammed over the center, and then they're going to, at that point, try to counter with some outside runs. It's a very similar basic strategy, but it works really well. One of the keys for Blue is they got to have good execution with their QB being able to power forward and basically draw everyone in, and you've seen Horn able to do that. About 2 minutes left here in the second half. I mean, the first half, second quarter. Of course, there's not going to be kickoffs at this level. Green's going to start on their 35.
Okay, I think this will be a big test for Green's spirit here. It just came off a rough series of plays with the turnover and then the easy drive for touchdown to extra point. Interesting to see how they react on this series.
Bragg under center. Jordan to his right. Westich with the tackle there on Bragg. It's going to set up here second down. And about 9. They give him about half yard.
Pick that up, but the quarterback took a flying leap over one defender, but another one head on. Almost a great play.
Here we are, Bragg under center. Jordan in the backfield. He's going to take it out to their outside there. Good block on the outside.
Oh,
But again,
almost missed the
Horn,
corner.
good play. Good pursuit by Blue. Thought for a second the Green's really what they're trying to do is run an outside run there and hope that one of the backs, in this case 49 Jordan, can get outside, kind of seal the edge for him. Almost got there, but a good pursuit. We'll see if Green gets another play out before the end of the first half. That's going to be the halftime. Blue, big drive up 8-0.
Looks like Green may have called a timeout there, Caleb. Trying to get off one more play before the end of the first half.
3rd and 9. 14 seconds left on the clock.
Be interesting to see if they go back to that same play. Almost broke out for him.
They're going to have to get a body on Horn, 47, if they can get a block.
He's doing good work.
Looks like they're drawing up a play. Look them to pass. You see 47 is out to the right. Bragg under center. He looks to pass. He's got him.
Oh, open man.
Oh, just short. He was open on there. Good play attempt by Green.
It's a tough pass off your back foot. Almost. Big play there as the second quarter winds down.
So with 1.3 left on the clock, it's going to be 4th down and 9. 4th down and 9. I expect to see them to probably do something similar like that again. Again, right now what's happening in the huddle for Green is they're going to be drawing up a play. They're going to be trying to teach the play and probably half of the huddle has never seen the play before. Again, it's the first day. They've had, I think, one practice, so it's really tough to try to take a bunch of people who've never played before and get them to run a cohesive unit, especially at this age. Most people around the Headbuster age are going to be in their 12, 13, 14 age.
See if the coaches try to maybe pick on that corner again. We saw the blue defender didn't pick up the green receiver, so maybe they'll try that same play again.
4th down and 7, 8-0. Blue, 1.3 seconds left on the clock. Bragg takes a snap. He's going to roll out. Throws it. Oh, just a bit high. Decent coverage on the play there. Guy in his face. And that will end the first half. Blues up 8-0. Blue should be getting the ball when we start the second half. We'll see if We'll see if Green can get back on here. One of the things that Green's going to work on, just a couple of things on their executions. They've had some plays there, just haven't been able to quite put them all together. So they're going to probably talk it up with the coaches. Blue's been doing really well, working their inside run game. I wouldn't be surprised to see them keep using that, but expect maybe some outside counters in the second half.
Silas says commentators are pretty clutch.
That's got to be my brother.
What do you say?
Commentators are pretty clutch. So it's requested that we read off the rosters of the team here. Do keep in mind that there is some intermixing here between the Headbusters here and the Pee-wees, so there's some swapping up and down. So this may not be perfectly accurate, but we'll read off the Headbusters rosters here. So for the green, we have Asher Berg, Joseph Bragg, Samuel Gonzalez, Christopher Jordan, Christian Jordan, Aaron Lennon, Sammy Morosco, Cy McCombs, Lucas Montez, Daniel Nedesheim, Justin Smith, Jacob Watt, and Peter Westich. That is for the green. For the blue team, we have Gabriel Ballesteros, Brady Kavanaugh, Noah Ish, Judah Enstrom, Robert Horn, Josiah Cohen, Caleb Lake, Jonathan Montiel, Parker Reynolds, Xavier Spurgeon, Isaac Weiss, and Andrew Westich.
Here we are, start of the second half. Third quarter, Blue is up 8-0. Right now, this is going to sound interesting to some folks here, but Green has a great opportunity to set up their offense. Due to the fact that there's really no kicking game, the field position battle is very important here. A lot of times teams are able to get a first down, maybe two, but it's very hard for them to drive full length of the field without a broken play. It does happen, but right now both teams seem to be playing very solid defense and are kind of locked down on each other. So they're going to try to, Green's goal here is going to be to try to get a big stop here, set up their offense, and then put themselves in a good position to score. Oh, movement on the play. See what the referee signals here. All right. I think we're just doing a do-over there. First down. Handoff inside. Met immediately. Good play. It's a good start for Green. That's what they need right here.
Start. Don't think they had stopped that run up the gut up into this point. So whatever the coach has cooked up there during halftime seems to be working for him.
Again, Blue, handoff to Hall on the play. Green's going to make a few substitutions. Westich just subs that into the on the play here.
So even though a lot of the momentum seemed to be going Blue's way there in the first half, they're only up 8 points here, Caleb.
Yeah, just once. It's a lot of times these games are pretty close. They're 1 or 2 score games. So all it takes is just a big play by Green here. Again, last time was a big play by Blue to set him up on a fumble. So we'll see if Green does the same here. And again, you see what happens with Blue there. Blue likes to run up the middle, and then try to suck everyone in, and then they're going to try an outside give. Green was ready for it. Good play by Westich on the outside.
Yeah, it seemed like Green anticipated that run up the gut again, but a great read and react. We're able to shift over to the left and stuff that.
So it's 3rd and 12. Again, Green here wants to obviously get a great stop, but one of the keys here is they have a great opportunity to level up the score up here by playing the field position battle. So what they want to try to do right now is just, again, hopefully in some ways they're playing offense on defense. The more they can get tackles for loss, slow the gains down, that again sets up them for a good position on offense. Blue stacked up in the middle. Wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to Horn. Horn is just going to probably take this himself. There it is, a run up the middle here. He's just going to keep turning. Oh, he fumbles the ball. A good pickup by Green. Again,
Wow, big play, big play. It looked like Blue was driving the pile forward, but all changed when the ball was coughed up. Green able to jump on it.
Lucas Montez on the recovery there. Again, we were talking about how Blue was able to capitalize on a big fumble by Green. Let's see if Green can do the same here. It's going to be first down and 10 on the 44. So still a long ways to go here, but hopefully they can string together a couple good plays here, make something happen.
Looks like Green set up on about the 45 here.
Westich in the backfield. They're going to give to him. They're able to break a tackle, almost get out of it, another two. Westich obviously was just checked in the backfield. They weren't quite on the same page there with Bragg. Kind of had a very long handoff where they're kind of holding the ball there.
Blue capitalizing big time. Had 4 guys back there pretty much as soon as that play developed. Must have been some missed blocks there on that left end as well.
It's going to set up a 2nd and 16, ball on the 50. About 3:30 left in the third quarter. Blue is up 8-0. Bragg under center. In the backfield with him is Jordan and Westich. Gives to Jordan. Jordan trying to get outside. Excellent pursuit by Blue. And Blue is flipping the field position on defense right now. A big, huge play for them because basically what that amounted to is a 6 or 7 yard gain for them on defense. So it's going to come down. It's going to be 3rd and about 16. Excuse me, that's 16, 26.
Really needs to be thinking yardage here because even if they turn the ball over, like you mentioned, giving up yardage is basically giving up runs for the other team. So even if the Green doesn't end up making the first down, it would be nice if they could pick up some decent yardage here these next couple plays.
Field position battle is very big here. A lot of times folks are going to be used to more of the college and pro offenses where they can kind of flip field position on a play. And while that can happen here, a lot of times you're going to see more steady progress. So Blues in a kind of a good position here to set up their own offense. 3rd and about 26. Right now, one of the ref is talking to one of the young men doesn't have his helmet fully strapped, and you cannot play, obviously, with that. Coach is going to come in and help him out, get him all ready to go. Struggling with Berg's helmet here. Coach is working on it. Referee's helping him out now.
Might need to bring him out some duct tape here, Caleb. Stand by.
I guess get him all ready to go here. All right. Here's the handoff to Berg. Berg runs in. Excellent play there by Horn on the play. Basically what it is, Horn had his block, held the outside, and then was still able to make the tackle. An excellent play. They had a body on Horn, but he's still able to power through and get the stop. Excellent play. So going to set up 4th down, about 25. 4th and about 25. Less than a minute left in the third quarter. Bragg under center. Takes a snap, rolls out, and is going to get wrapped up there. Excellent play. Good pursuit by Blue. And that should probably take us to the end of the third quarter here. About 5 seconds left. Those, of course, switch sides. When we come back at the start of the fourth quarter, Blues up 8-0, and we'll have the ball.
Welcome back, folks. We have the start of the fourth quarter here.
First and 10 for Blue on the 40, up 8-0. Score here would probably give them the game here. If they can get a touchdown, would help put the game out of reach. Get them their insurance score.
If you're just joining us, Green started off the half with great field position. Even forced a fumble from the Blue, but Blue's defense was actually gaining yards for their offense and setting up here in the fourth quarter with decent field position. Still got to put together a decent drive here, Caleb, though. But like you said, all they got to really do is run down the clock. They kind of control the game here.
Waiting on a signal from the referee here. There's working on something. I think the chain gang was in the wrong spot, so referee's just moving them. Horn takes snap, is going to run up the middle. He's going to keep turning his legs, hang on to the ball. Better ball control there. He's going to gain up for about 5 or 6 on the play.
Maybe starting to see a little bit of a pattern here, Caleb, with Blues offense. They seem to like to go to that play.
Well, no doubt about it. Blues' bread and butter is they always like to go up. They like to run a lot of inside action. Usually they like to run basically, we'll call it a QB dive. What it really is a QB sneak. QB takes the ball, and they're just going to try to rush their line forward. And one of the benefits for, again, why we've talked about in the past why that works is because Horn has got a lot more size on him than a lot of the other players. So they're just going to try to keep using that momentum on there. And you're going to see Green starting to pack in. One of the things, though, you'll notice that the Green outside edges, their ends are basically really kind of trying to maintain discipline and not get sucked in. If for whatever reason if they start to suck in too much, that will open the outside give for Blue. So we're going to stay home. Going to be a handoff up the hall. Hall's going to try, keep going up. They kind of got tangled up for some positive yardage there. It's going to be first down. Going to give him a first down on that and move the chains. Ball on the 30. First and 10. 6 minutes left in the game. Blues up 8-0. Horn trying to get his guys set up. We're going to pull the guy inside. Might be signaling where they want to go. Kavanaugh with a nice run off to the outside there, right side. Again, as you can see, Horn was still calling his guy where he needed to come in and block because that's where they wanted to run. But honestly, it shows good leadership by Horn, kind of telling guys where he wants to be. Honestly, at this level, half of your success is getting your team in the right position. Some of these guys, you know, they've never played before. They're not quite lined up, or they haven't played together they certainly haven't played together with the other guys on the team. So good on Horn, just trying to get them lined up here.
Yeah, and if Green did pick up on what was going on there, they didn't really capitalize on it. It wasn't a huge game, but it wasn't a loss either. And again, Blue wants to establish the inside-outside game as well. So
sets up a 2nd and 5 on the 23. Again, all this is just positive for Blues. They're trying to kind of run the clock, bleed clock. Here's Horn on the outside. Horn's going to take it, and he's going to cut back in. We'll see where they mark him down here. Big game for him. Again, what happens? They suck him in on the inside, and as Brendan was talking about earlier, they're trying to establish the inside-outside game. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 11. 4 minutes left in the game here. Blues up 8-0.
this is where Green's going to really have to dig deep. They really need to stop here, Caleb. If they don't get a stop pretty soon, then they're pretty much running out of time for this game.
Yeah, one of the big things that they're going to want to do here is obviously you want to not give up any points, but at this point in the game and the Green's inability to really move the ball with great speed, it's going to lead to that. So they need a huge stop here. Blue kind of senses that. And again, even for Blue, even if they don't score every down here, they're just chewing more clock, and that's what they want to do.
And also, they're going to force Green to drive, at this point, 90 yards down the field the other way.
Nice little run by Kavanaugh off to the outside. Of course, Green is going to start using their timeouts. Try to stop it. It's going to set up a second down. And about 10 on the ball is on the 8-yard line. So second and 8. Sorry, we're reading our scoreboard. I was a little bit slow on that one. So Blue can get a first down on this drive and still not score. So there is possible for them to get another first down. Second down. Handoff up the middle. Green's able to swarm him there, hold him.
And that's the play Green really needed there, Caleb, because either a first down or a touchdown would have really put them in a difficult position. So great job there to rally, get that big stop.
It's going to be third down here. Green, obviously, they need 2 more stops here, and then they'll give an offense a chance. Maybe get a Hail Mary or something like that. Wouldn't be surprised to see them just kind of, Blue's just going to take the air of the ball. They're just going to keep handing it off. Handoff inside. Horn's going to keep it himself. He's going to keep churning the legs and waiting on the signal. I think the referee's pointing that he was down. But I believe he got a first down in the play. Yep, first down. So in some ways, the nightmare, what the Green really did not want to happen was him get a first down. Green takes a timeout.
Maybe.
Minute 41 left on the clock. First and goal from the 1. Blue is up 8-0. They're going to probably huddle up here.
It's another thing you kind of want to establish in these early games here, Caleb, is some field leadership. And we've seen a lot of that from Horn in this game. Really driving the Blue both offensively and defensively. At this point, Green needs to really find someone there, especially defensively, kind of rally the guys, hold them together. Even if it seems like the game's over at this point, if they could put together a couple good stops that'll really help them moving forward.
Now, Horn has fumbled the ball earlier in this game, and Green has shown the ability to be able to knock the ball out. So one of the things here at this point, I would expect Green to be gambling a little bit, trying to go for a big turnover or just try to, time the snap count a little bit. There really is no disadvantage here. It's first down, and when you're inside the 1, if you kind of go off sides on this play a little bit, it doesn't kill you much.
Green's willingness to throw the ball. So as they say, anything can still happen.
Exactly. Here's a snap. Touchdown, and he's going to fall forward and in for a score. It's going to make it 14-0 Blue. 1:35 on the clock.
Yeah, I'll probably just put the nail in the coffin there, Caleb.
It's going to be really tough here. Because it's a running clock, so Blue's going to be able to go in and hopefully, they're going to run another play here, shoot up some more time. Probably give them an outside handoff here.
But again, Green would be in the position where they'd have to score twice, and Blue could easily, obviously, run off that time with no chances for onside kicks or anything of that nature. So, for all intents and purposes, each of this game's pretty much over at this point.
Yep.
But again, coaches want to take advantage of every moment and every play. Still developing the team, figuring things out. So these definitely aren't wasted plays in any sense.
Yeah, because you're not only you're playing for today, you're playing for tomorrow and the next day after that. And one of the main life lessons they're talking is even when you're down, you just don't quit on the field. You're going to keep trying to improve. So Green will be able to run a play or two here. How you doing?
Doing fine. Oh, no.
I'm Caleb.
Caleb.
Yep. I'm doing great.
There's a guy here that looks like you. His name is Zach. It's not focused well.
Looking to throw, throws it up.
Oh.
Picked off. And Hall is going to run. He's going to keep running, keep turning the legs. You know, good thought by Green. He was behind the man, but couldn't quite get him there. He had someone in his face.
Yeah, unfortunately for Green there, they actually had a man pretty wide open there on the left side, but that's a really tough throw to make all the way across the body, across the field there for the Green. Great defensive play by Blue.
Blue called a timeout on the play. There you see the ref signaling there. They're going to have to reset the clock there because quite a few seconds ran down on the play. Yep, set back to 35. There we go. Blue here is not trying to like run up the score or anything. What Blue's trying to do is they're just trying to get more practice in the game with their players, and they're going to sub in some other players. You'll see, get them in the game, just get them some game experience.
Exactly. Because if you look at the scoreboard, it may seem like the Green has a chance, but I believe the score is actually supposed to be 16-0 here.
That would be correct.
Which would definitely put it way out of reach for the Green team.
Here's snap by Horn. Hand off to Kavanaugh. Nice little run to the outside there. Blue takes another timeout. It's going to be second and about 2.
Seems like Blue may be trying to develop some of the chemistry there between their quarterbacks and the running backs, just working on those handoffs. We saw Blue today kind of focused on a lot of those up the gut plays with the quarterback. I think they picked up about 6 yards on that play. Bring up second and about 4 with only 23 seconds left on the clock.
Horn under center. He's going to hand off to Hall. Hall's going to try to bounce outside, stays on his feet.
Great broken tackle there.
And the Green Machine swallows him up. And we'll see if the coaches are just going to let it run down. And that's going to be a game. Blue takes the victory 16-0. Congratulations to them. Horn had a great game accounting for both of the scores on his team. And that will do it. Green's going to probably go back, work on some things. They've shown a willingness to pass, trying to adapt. They're still trying to find their identity on here. Blue, of course, staying true to the Blue principles of the inside-outside game. Coming up next, we'll be seeing Blue versus Green KFL on this field.